नॉर्थ ईस्ट में किचन होगा तो कैंसर हो जाएगा, नॉर्थ ईस्ट में टॉयलेट हो गया तो गेम ओवर, देयर सो मेनी डेथ्स, नॉर्थ ईस्ट में ये, नॉर्थ ईस्ट में वो. बट द क्वेश्चन ऑफ द आवर इज, नॉर्थ ईस्ट डायरेक्शन चेक करते क्यों हैं एंड व्हाई इज इट सो इम्पॉर्टेंट? हाई, इन दिस वीडियो दैट्स एग्जैक्टली व्हाट आई एम गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट कि ये डायरेक्शन एक्चुअली चेक करना कैसे अपने घर में, एंड उसके बाद उसका करना क्या है, राइट? What do you do about it? So let me show you what we are going to discuss in this video. So first, before understanding how to check the northeast direction, we'll first understand why is the northeast direction so important. And second, once you do understand why is it important, then we are going to talk about how do you check it in your house. And then once you understand how you check it in your house, then the third important element, what do you do with this information after checking? What do you do about it? So that's exactly what we will be discussing in this video. So now the first part, why northeast? Why is it so important? So as per Vastu, there are 16 zones, okay? And now every zone is linked with a particular attribute in your life. It's just like saying, let's say you had stomachache, okay? Let's say you had stomachache and you went to the doctor. Now, if you say that, okay, I have stomachache, what is the doctor going to ask you? He might ask you, okay, what did you eat? When was the last time you ate? What all did you eat? Where did you eat from? Etc. On the basis of which he might come to a conclusion that, okay, maybe it's because of your food, maybe it could be linked with your kidney, it could be linked with your liver, it could be linked with stomach itself, right? So these could be some issues. He cannot say that your stomach is hurting because your ankle bone has broken. It's not related, right? Or he wouldn't say that your stomach is aching because you have a skin problem on your hand. It's unrelated, right? Similarly, as per Vastu, when we talk about any problem or any area of your life which is disturbed, so let's say your health or your wealth or your relationship, then there is a particular organ which it could be linked with, or 2-3 organs which it could be linked with. In Vastu language, you can say there could be 2-3 zones which it could be linked with. It's not like that if you have relationship issues, all your 16 zones are off. No, then there are particular directions we check, for example, southwest or northeast, which could be linked for giving you those specific relationship troubles, etc. So which is why there are these 16 zones, and on the basis of which each zone is responsible for a particular area of your life. Now, why northeast, or what is northeast linked with? So the northeast is linked with your So the northeast is linked with your mental clarity. Now, you might say, okay, but why is that important? I'm more bothered about money or, my health, etc. So let's say you're here in your career and you want to reach here. Now, the easiest way would be travel from here to here, right? But if the northeast direction is not done correctly in your house, what might happen is this path is hidden for you. You can't see it. You're as if walking around blindfolded. So which is why you're doing this. You would eventually reach there if it's in your destiny, but your path would be a lot like that because you do not know what is the right path. You do not have mental clarity. Similarly, if it is health related, what might happen is if you're facing a health problem, you go to a doctor. The doctor might say that, oh, you're saying you are facing this ache or that ache, but nothing will come in the report. Or the doctor might say that, everything is normal. We can't find anything in the reports. Your reports might not come correct in the first go because again, there's a clarity issue. The right problem will not get detected correctly in the first go because there is a clarity issue. Because of this reason, a lot of times what happens is a small health problem can go very big because you will not be able to detect it at the correct stage, which is why sometimes people say that, okay, northeast problem could be linked with cancer. But the true reason is that if you're facing any health issue and if the northeast direction is not correct, you will not be able to get the right treatment fast, which when it becomes bigger could take form of a bigger disease. So which is why northeast is important. Similarly, in case of relationship, what might happen is, let's say there's person A and this person B. Now person A said that okay, I will not eat dinner at night, I will go for movie. And now the person B is saying, okay, when are you coming home for dinner? And he's saying, I'm going out. Now the person B is thinking that, I got this dinner prepared for you, versus person A is thinking, I had already informed you in the morning. So because of no reason for anybody, there is a random misunderstanding that has occurred, which is causing an issue in the relationship. So in every area of your life, there are such clarity issues that come in if the northeast direction is not done correctly. And this is exactly why it is important that any property that you check, this direction is the most important, because if this direction is not right, then you will eventually feel a lot of issue with your mental peace. So you can live with a little bit less money or a little bit health problem, but if your northeast direction is not right, you will not be able to find the right direction to solve that problem, which is actually a bigger problem. In fact, you will not be able to identify that yes, I'm facing a problem. You think everything is going fine when it might not be, because you are blindfolded, you can't see the problem. So now that being said, let's try to understand how do I now check the northeast direction of my property, right? Now, if let's say this is your house, you need to first identify the center of your house like this. So once you're standing in the center of your property, what you're going to do is rotate your phone till it says 33 degrees. So you rotate until here till it says 33 degrees like this. Now keep rotating it till it says 56 degrees. Like this. Now, so which means, let's say this is where your 33 to 56 is. Now when you stop your phone, look towards that direction of your house and see what is coming over there. Now this is the key part. Towards this area is where you need to check what all is coming over here. Is it a living room? Is it a kitchen? Is it a toilet? What exactly is coming over here is what you need to check. Now if you do have, let's say, a kitchen coming over here, let's say this is a kitchen. Now even in that case, what you need to check is your gas stove placed in this shaded area or is it kept outside of this shaded area? If your gas stove is kept in this shaded area, ideally shift it to this adjacent area, which is east-northeast, which is spanning between 56 to 78 degrees. Ideally, this is also not a great place to keep your gas stove, but at least you can still do a remedy over here, which you cannot in case of if it's kept in the proper northeast. And if you do find that your gas stove is placed in the proper northeast, shift it immediately and you will start seeing results. However, make sure you do this exercise very accurately. Otherwise, it's not going to make sense. If you're confused about still how to check the center or how to check the direction, please check this. This is called Vastu Chakra Plan, which is a service that we give for our clients, wherein you can share the floor plan of your house with us and the Google location, and we'll be able to put the directions for your house and give to you. If you want to sign up for your Vastu Chakra Plan, then check the link given in the description below from where you can sign up for this. So if you have a kitchen, shift it to east-northeast immediately. However, even a remedy will still be required over here. Now, if let's say you figured that, okay, this is actually a toilet in your case. So let's say this is not a kitchen, this is a toilet. Now, in this case, you need to check that is the toilet seat coming in this shaded area or outside of this shaded area? Because if it is coming in this shaded area, ideally do not use the toilet. Shut the lid of it. Do not flush over there. Flush just once in 15 days to make sure that it doesn't start smelling. That's about it. You need to shut this because it will help you get better mental clarity. Again, if you're confused about directions and accuracy, please take the Vastu Chakra plan or take a professional help to check it accurately. Do not try to do it yourself, because if you make a mistake in checking, it won't make sense. Right? So this is how you can check and analyze what is coming in this area. Now, Once you do that, I've already told you that if there is a toilet, you shut it, do not use it. If there is a kitchen gas stove, move it to this side, which is still better if you can't change it altogether. If you're planning to buy a new property, make sure you do not make such mistakes in this corner. If you've used color tones like pinks, reds, or fire color tones, it's not going to work here because northeast is a water corner. So avoid such colors as well. Now, I hope this clarifies your doubt around by northeast or how to check the northeast direction of your house. If you're looking for a Vastu consultation for your new house, then check the link given in the description below where we've shared how you can get in touch with us for booking a consultation. Thank you so much for watching.